Hey guys, it's Ria here with today's message from the heart, and that is simply a heart card reading. All messages and images from Mother Earth, and because we are one with Mother Earth's heart energy, these messages relate to our own personal heart energy. And they relate in a very personal way, because as you listen to the message, your heart will help you to discern in which way you want to apply the message to your own life, to your own heart, for your own guidance. And the card that I picked for today, oops, let me grab these little glasses here, is this one. It presented itself, and it is called UNBLOCK. UNBLOCK. Details take up space and block the road of miracles trying to reach you. Let it go. The universe needs a clear path to deliver. Your job is simply to match the vibration of what you want, and then it can't help but manifest. Your physical world is a match to the vibration that you are. So what this card is telling us is get out of your own way, basically. Stop filling your head up with all the details or how to get from point A to point B. Now, our brain does serve a purpose, our mind does serve a purpose, and it does help with details along the way, but really those should be inspired. It should it should come from the heart. It should come from spirit. It will feel excitable and effortless when you come up with an idea. All of a sudden, you'll feel a feeling that says, okay, I need to call so-and-so for this or that. Then you do that. But all the details stem from the moment of now. And when you can let go of all the how-tos and all the details and bring yourself to the moment, you create infinite space for the universe to deliver whatever that is that you want in ways that you could never humanly comprehend from the 3D mind. Because we are connected in many, many multi-dimensional ways with the universe. There is so much happening behind the scenes. There's so much abundance for us waiting to present itself if we just step aside. Like, for example, say you want to work for yourself and you're working a job and you're okay with that, but it's not really what you want to do, and you want to have to work for yourself. In your mind, you might think you need to save this amount of money, put in so many hours, this many years of work, and then have this whole business plan set up, someone helping you with a business plan, investigating, say if you need a retail space or some sort of office space, and having your head and all these projects filled. When you can just breathe into the moment, into the vibration of already working for yourself, like just for a second, just breathe in through your nose, and in your mind's eye, visually just see yourself already there, and do what you can do in the moment. If something in the moment says, hey, go check out this, call this number for this space and see how much rent is, then do it. Or if a friend or somebody appears in that moment and says, hey, I got an idea, and you listen to them. That's how the universe presents you things. But if you are filling your agenda with all these to-do tasks and thinking you can only achieve that goal in one way, one path, in this linear way of all these steps, you're limiting how the universe can work for you, because the universe, your higher self, is not linear. It's multidimensional, and it pulls in all these different energies and orchestrates and synchronizes things to fit into place when you are matching that vibration. So if you're already, say you're going to a waitress job, you can just imagine, hey, I'm going to my work, I'm going to go visit my clients and get that vibration going. And what you do, because all realities are now, you shift to that reality of where you are working. And the more that you can get in that vibration, the quicker you will create that reality. And it's not so much that you're creating it, you are, but you're kind of shifting to a reality where you already are working for yourself. It just happens in a way that you can understand through linear steps that are coming to you. because the universe can only act through our belief system. God can only act through our belief system, our higher self. Because if we don't believe something, then we definitely can't bring forth the fruition of whatever it is we're trying to manifest. So just things don't have to be complex and hard. Just imagine yourself in that state. Or say you want to live on the ocean. Before I moved to the ocean, I used to imagine in my window when I woke up in the morning, instead of seeing the trees, which I adore also, I used to imagine I was facing the ocean, and I would get in that state. And before I knew it, it happened, and not in ways that I thought it would happen. I mean, definitely in ways that I could understand, but it just kind of happened in shifts. I shifted here, then I shifted there, and then bang, I was living my dream. And then once I'm onto that dream, I'm already onto something else. But that's just part of expansion in life. But just and then when you like got all these things on your plate, you can't relax into the moment. You're not really living in the now. You might be thinking of all the to-dos in the future. So what this is simply saying is allow space for the miracles to come to you. Things will come to you. The frequency and vibration that you are, the energy you are emitting, acts as a magnet to attract that which you are, that which you are vibrating at, that which your frequency is. No different than tuning into a TV channel or a radio station or an internet address to tune in to that specific channel. You're just tuning. You're fine-tuning your vibration to get yourself to reflect back that which you are vibrating, that which you are emitting. And it just goes hand in hand with the law of attraction. It is the law of attraction. You attract that which you focus on and that which you are the energy of. If you're holding things in your vibration you don't even know about, the universe is going to present it and give you an opportunity to clear it, to heal it, whatever it is. So a lot of times things will pop into our field of, reality, and we'll say, geez, how in the heck did I attract that? Well, it could be something within you that you weren't acknowledging, and you just simply need to clear, let go, face, integrate, most likely accept and integrate and surrender to, and then it can dissipate, and then it's no longer in your field of attraction. And your job is simply to match that vibration, and everything in your physical reality is a blessing. It's a beautiful visual. It gives you a beautiful experience, an opportunity to experience your own very energy. So just relax into who you are, relax into the moment. Know that everything you already are and want is there. You simply need to create the space to allow it to just come to you. Things come to you. It's like when you try really hard to achieve something, or even to remember someone's name or a place or a movie, and it just doesn't come to you because you're out there seeking it. You're out there trying to find it. But when you relax into it, kind of let that focus go, then all of a sudden the answer comes to you, or all of a sudden the situation comes to you, or out of nowhere you meet your mate or whatever, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, and the times you least expect it, because you're not out there searching. Things will appear to you when you're not putting out the opposing energy. Because if you're always thinking you got to find, you got to search, you got to seek, you got to achieve, that always keeps it distant from you, because that is the very energy you're sending out. You're telling the universe, hey, I can't ever meet my mate. I can't ever find the right job. And you're always searching and you're always trying and seeking, because that's the energy you give. But if you relax into it, imagine the vibration or how you feel and the emotion you feel as if it already was, and kind of live it, then it will come to you. I used to imagine, driving my son's old used Saab, and I have these little Hummer matchboxes on the dashboard, and I'd say, I'm not driving a Saab, I'm driving a Hummer. And then in less than 6 months, bang, it came to me. Or when I used to live in Vermont and I really wanted to live on Old Orchard Beach in Maine, there was this street in St. Albans, Vermont that was called Old Orchard Street or Orchard Street. And I used to drive through it saying, oh, I'm now living there. And then, again, it happened really, really quick. I brought myself into the experience of actually feeling the emotion of it. And it's no different for any of you guys out there. So just match the vibration of what you want. And it's okay if you don't even know what you want, because your higher self knows what you want. Your God self knows, and it will bring that into you just through your own faith. Bring it to you with your own faith and belief that everything you have is everything you want is already there. You just gotta, make the space to attract it. So not to keep like a wall there preventing you from getting it. And not that it's all about physical stuff either. It can be just about an emotional state of mind. So you're just really not feeling good or depressed. You might just put yourself in a time or place or situation in your mind of when you did feel good, and then keep bringing forth those feelings, and that will help to dissipate the more lower vibrations and lower feelings. And even in the now, I mean, you might say, well, that takes you out of the now. Well, and not really, because in your mind, if there's no past, present, or future, and if you're thinking of a time where you are happy in your mind and you're reliving those higher feelings, your body will take those feelings on, and it will regenerate and heal itself. And even in the now, if you can find something to be happy and be thankful for and appreciate, whether it just be a cool heart-shaped rock you see, or a flower, or a little kid with his mother being silly in a store. There's always something to find the beauty and appreciation in. And when you keep focusing on that, you elevate your energy. And energy makes up everything. Makes up your health, makes up your emotional state, makes up your physical reality. So basically, it's all getting into a space where you're creating space for good feelings to flow, and getting out of your own mind's way. All right, guys. Hopefully this helps someone. Oh, I didn't even interpret the card. It's a big solid rock. It's in the woods, because I see the pine needles, I see sticks and some other little rocks. There's a little leaf here of growth, and to me, it's a big open rock. Maybe that could symbolize or reflect back creating space. And even though space itself seems like non-physical, when you create space within your own heart, you are building a solid foundation. Like that rock is solid. And when you are letting go of all the ways you think you need to make things happen in a solid form, you create space. It's the opposite. It's a paradox. You need to open up and have no solid expectations, but in that you create space for anything to happen. All right, guys. Thank you. Have an awesome day.